How are you pricing properties in Pittsboro and Chatham County right now during coronavirus? Are you using the Zillow's estimate?
Right now, we really don't know how to price things. I mean, it's much more guesswork than it's ever been. Anybody that tells you that they know what your house will sell for is fibbing. I mean, there's not the hard science that there used to be, because the way we price things is we look back a couple months, and a couple months ago it was pretty good. So now we have to determine what your house is worth now. Until there's more data, until there's more data of homes that have sold during this epidemic, we really don't know. So we're looking at what has sold, but we're also looking at what is selling right now. Like, what's the stuff that's going under contract right now, and then we look at what's currently on the market. So, we're suffering through the same thing that we were before COVID-19. Is the 200 to 350 is still smoking hot. It's just everything, multiple offer situation. But once you get above the 350, it starts to soften. I sold a 550 house last week, but those are people that had 600 in it. So they didn't get everything they wanted, but somebody was transferring from Texas, beautiful home, certainly couldn't build a new home for that price. So there's seller resistancy, and when prices go down, people don't like to accept that prices are good. Bob across the street sold his house for this, so that's what they have in their head, that's what they got to get for that. Well, Bob sold his house 2 months ago. He was lucky. Bob sold his house when none of this was going on. So we're lucky that we're in the Raleigh metro area. We're lucky that people are wanting to come to Chatham County. We have several groups of people that are wanting to come here right now. Right now, my phone is ringing off the hook from New York and New Jersey. Those people are going to be leaving there in droves, and they're astounded that they could buy something for the price of their townhome. Their townhome, they think, is worth $600,000. They can't believe that they could buy a 3,000 square foot home on 10, 20 acres for that same amount of money. And then we have a lot of people in Raleigh right now who just forget it. They don't want to be in an urban situation anymore, and so they want to have their little garden. They want to be in a big yard situation. So we have a lot of people moving from the urban areas out to Chatham County right now. We've talked about the cycle of how homes are bought and sold. The boomers right now, they want to downsize. They probably don't want to go to any kind of retirement home right now. They're looking at downsizing. They have big houses. The kids are out, and so they want to downsize. Generation X and Y usually upgrade to those boomers' houses. They're probably not looking to upgrade. They don't want to take on a big house or bigger debt right now with all the uncertainty in the job market. And then you have our younger people, the millennials, and the boomers competing for those lower end homes right now. And that's why there's so much multiple offer situation in that 150, 200, 250 range. So it's difficult to price properties in the market right now. We have to look at a lot of things, but one of the most important things is that you have to look at your current competition and the absorption rate, see what's out there